At one time, I thought I was intuitive. And then I looked up the word to see what intuitive meant because someone told me I was intuitive at one time. And I realized that intuitive means instinctive. And I didn't know if someone was comparing me to an animal or what they meant by calling me instinctive, but I was not intuitive. However, I am human, and human beings, I wouldn't say they're really instinctive, but people compare them to animals in a sense because we're creatures on earth that exist, that were created by some force that some people call God. And it's questionable whether or not human beings are some form of animal or not. And there was a theory at one time called evolution where they thought that man evolved from apes. And they discovered that man did not evolve from apes and evolution was ridiculous, but it was an interesting theory because men were supposed to be cavemen at one time, and cavemen were men. They weren't apes, but did they resemble animals at all, cavemen? You know, they seem to be somewhat intuitive in a way, so they could have had certain instincts and been like animals in some sense, but they were still human. So I'm not sure that human beings are really animals. You know what I mean? I realize that in comparison to animals, we have certain characteristics that resemble that of animals, but we're not in the same class or category as animals. We're not enough like animals to really be considered animals. We are human, so that's in our favor. And I just wanted to talk about this interesting assumption that evolution ever existed or ever was a theory in the eyes of men and women, that it was a philosophy. And at one time it was a thought that evolution was possible, and it's not probable. It's just not likely that evolution ever existed.